run around in circles. 'Cause you didn't want to test my limits. But you're just not listening. You're still calling me baby. I've made up my mind already. We're just running in circles. Oh, I'm getting dizzy now. Oh, go over here. Oh. Hi here, Finss here. I am back for another one of my jury reviews. As if I was a jury member, giving my verdict of all 40 entries for Eurovision 2022. We're continuing off with the Balkan country of North Macedonia and their artist Andrea with her song Circles. So she won her national selection process to become the North Macedonian entrant for this year. First time North Macedonia has had a national selection in well over a decade, if I'm not mistaken, yes. So it was an interesting process of doing online votes and then doing a broadcast show to reveal the results as well. And she won it out of 6 songs, her song Circles. And I gotta say, it's not a bad song by any means. This ain't a bad entry from North Macedonia by any means. I don't mind it. I personally don't mind it. It's a ballad with, you know, deep meaning. You know, this is obviously a song about a breakup, obviously. It's about getting over your ex while we still have problems, trying to move on. And actually, the lyrics in this song are really good when you actually see them. I just want a healthy conversation. Get it right and fix the situation. Everything is crumbling down beneath us. We run around in circles. Tell me, is this our last temptation? Can we fix this situation? Do I listen to my heart or my mind? Because we run around in circles. You don't want to test my limits, but something tells me you're not listening. Probably you're going crazy. That's all you've been doing lately. You don't want to test my limits. I gave you all, but you're just not listening. Can you stop calling me baby? I've made up my mind already with running in circles. These are good lyrics, and actually I remember them if I sing this song quite low. You don't want to test my limits with something you tell me you're not listening. There's a bit of a hook there. And Andrea's vocal range is actually really good, you know. She can have kind of this deep voice, and that range is really good. Her vocals on point. She's a good singer, and I think she's come from this R&B background. I think she's lived in New York in a previous life as well. And I think she's only 22, you know, at the same age, you know, born in the year 2000 girl, yay! But no, she's a really good artist, a good representative of North Macedonia, and a really good singer. That's not up for debate. This isn't perfect, though, this song. This isn't perfect. I like how the song starts. I do think the instrumental is the downfall, because I kind of think it could have done with a bit more production behind it, maybe. It goes, you're building, and then you go, test my limits, test my limits. I want it bigger. It's bigger than us. I want more. I just needed a bit more oomph, a bit more punch, a bit more growth, a bit kick, a bit more. you know, I needed more in that chorus, you know. I need a bit more parts. So that's what it's let me down a bit, is the instrumental parts of the chorus could be much stronger in my opinion, but they could have umped it up a bit more. Me personally. I think what's also a shame about North Macedonia this year is that they are competing with a lot of good, strong ballads, you know. I mean, they're in a semi-final where you've got Sweden, Australia, Poland, Azerbaijan, Belgium, Montenegro even. And it's good to point out Montenegro, because, you know, it's going to be about between the Balkan babes, the Balkan ballads, you know, although they're not actually Balkan ballads, but they're ballads from the Balkans, although they're technically called Balkan ballads. Anyway, so, yeah, I think her biggest competition is Valanda from Montenegro, who's also going for a ballad that also comes from that region. But I think with Montenegro, it does feel a bit more Balkan, even though it's not a Balkan ballad. So, I kind of think people might lean towards Valanda from Montenegro. Me too on that. I mean, the more I listen to Andrea's song, the more I like it. I don't hate it by any means. I just wish this song could have been a bit more extra. No, it could have been a bit more. It could have been a bit more for me to say. Prediction time. How will this do? Well, North Macedonia will be competing in the second half of the second semi-final. The slot number is number 11, which, very coincidentally, the number 11 is North Macedonia's lucky number because they keep getting it quite a few times over the years in semis. Anyway, they will perform just after Brooke from Ireland and just before Stefan from Estonia. Will North Macedonia qualify? At the time of filming this, at the moment, I would say no. I think it's gonna just miss out, and I don't think this will finish last in the semi, because North Macedonia's got friends. They've got Montenegro, they have Serbia, and maybe Romania will throw a few votes in. So I don't think North Macedonia's never finished last in the semi-final ever, even with the worst injuries. I don't think they'll finish last, and I think juries will give it some so it wouldn't finish last. I don't know whether this will qualify though. That's my thing. Because, yeah, again, I said before, it's just before that row of strong ballads that could also have a stronger chance of qualifying. And our competition is Montenegro. I mean, if Valanda doesn't deliver live and her staging's bad, and Andrea's staging is really good, then maybe North Macedonia might be a bit more in. Who knows? It really depends on staging, live vocals, even outfits, and it's coming after Brooke from Ireland. It's going to be also an interesting one. I keep saying the word interesting, but it really is, because if Ireland's staging is messy and it goes wrong, and if Andrea's staging is good, that could help North Macedonia. However, if Ireland's staging is actually really good and it's on point, and then you go to Andrea, it could be kind of a buzzkill. You know, you've had come from Ireland, which is really fun, really, that's rich, you know, very kick-ass, to then we go to Andrea, kind of moping, sad, kind of, it might not be the best transition for North Macedonia, to come from a high to, then we have to go to a low. Maybe, I don't know, because I don't know the staging at this point. I'm just predicting kind of things at the moment. So yeah, I'm going to say it's going to be more out, but, you know, North Macedonia can do staging. North Macedonia, we've seen the last couple of years, they can do it right. Some years they haven't got it right. But I think North Macedonia stages ballads better than they do with, like, up-tempo pop songs, you know. like Lost and Found and Dance Alone was not staged good, let's be honest. However, Proud and Here I Stand was actually staged alright and really good. So I think they can stage as well. I think North Macedonia's gone off the habit of having great studio tracks but not having great staging. I think they can stage this. I don't think it'll be too tricky for them to stage it. But yeah, it's going to be competing with a lot of strong ballads. It really is, and it's going to be a tough one to get out, but I just don't know if the song is strong enough, and I think if there was ever a ballad that gets left behind in the semis, it could be North Macedonia. It could be forgotten about. Maybe not last place in the semis, but maybe it'll just miss out in like 12th or 13th. But maybe she'll be like a top non-qualifier. It's life-changing, isn't it? Just give Andrea the trophy. Yeah. But no, look, we're talking about North Macedonia, whether it will qualify or not. We're not, and I wouldn't hate if North Macedonia qualified. It's not like giving Bulgaria the trophy, you know, it's just North Macedonia qualifying. I wouldn't hate it, you know. Let's wait and see, My score out of 10, finally, I'm going to give it a 6.5. I think that's decent. The more I listen to it, the more I like it now. And actually, when I was ranking my top 6 of the North Macedonia National Selection songs, this is my number 2, so actually, you know, I was happy it won the selection. I think it's actually a decent effort. It's not a bad song. I'm sorry, we have worse songs than this year. Isn't there stronger ballads this year? Yes. But it's not a bad entry by any means. It's not a bad entry. I wish the production could have been a bit more stronger. It does feel a little bit demo-y, me personally, but it's alright. It's an alright entry at the end of the day. It's nothing horrible. Andrea can sing, you know. It's got a lot of meaning, a lot of depth to this song, nice lyrics. I just wish that the chorus was stronger, and I think that's what it's lacking. That's what my finger's pointing on. That's its downfall. But staging, we'll wait and see. We'll wait and see where this goes next. In any case, what did you think of the North Macedonian entry for Eurovision 2022? Comment down below in the comments section, like and subscribe to this video. I hope you found more content very soon. So then, goodbye people, goodbye. And I guess you don't want to test my limits. Do you want to test North Macedonia's limits? Comment down below. I'll see you next time for another jury video on this channel. Goodbye people, goodbye. We're running in circles.